Welcome back to more Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution, everybody. In the last episode, we completed Zexal, the fourth of 6 different, series, anime series, of course, which means we are going to be doing Arc 5 now. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, what's funny is I haven't really mentioned this, but there's actually a 7th one already, called literally Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. I don't know much about it, but I do know that there's this thing called rush dueling. And it's really interesting how that actually works, loading Arc 5 histories. This is the story of Yuya Sakaki. Some call him a hero, some call him a goofball, and others call him a heroic goofball. What about a goofball heroic? Oh my god. Okay. From his dad, Yusho Sakaki. Alright. Kind of like a pendulum. If the pendulum swings one way, you know it will swing the other way too. Like in a duel. Okay. Several days later, Yusho was set to defend his Action Duel Championship title against the #1 contender, the Sledgehammer. However, not only did Yuya's father fail to show up, he was never seen again. This branded Yusho and the whole Sakaki family as cowards. 3 years later, at Skip Boyle's Yusho Dueling School. Okay. So obviously something happened. Zuzu? Oh my god. Alright, alright. Huh. Yeah, what's really interesting is that a lot of people commonly say that out of all of the newer series, Arc 5 is definitely one of the better ones story-wise. Like, it actually has a good story from what I've heard. Oh, whoops, I think I accidentally mashed the button twice really fast. Yeah, because like all these other ones, a lot of people aren't really into. Even Reigns, V-Reigns is also not that good apparently from what I've heard. And so is Zexal, not so much. Not that Zexal is really one of the newer ones. I guess technically it is, but whatever. But yeah, anyway, talking about 7s. What's interesting is this whole mechanic called rush dueling, where you, I mean, one of the things is that it's actually very different, and in a lot of ways, some of the rules remind me of some of these really old Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that don't really follow the rules in real life, kind of like Forbidden Memories, where you basically drop to 5 cards every single turn, because that's one of the rules with rush dueling. Like, you draw that many at the beginning of your turn, and then you can also, there's also no limitation on normal summoning. You can have as many as you want, you know? Alright, so we're going to be learning Pendulum summoning. I'll be honest, this is out of every type of summon ever, this is by far the one that I know the least about. I actually know more about Link summoning than Pendulum summoning. So let's go ahead and see how this works here. These cards can be played as either monster cards or spell cards. Once you play 2 Pendulum monster cards as spells in the Pendulum zones, you can perform a special Pendulum summon. Let's look at the Pendulum cards as they have a lot of information on them. Since they do so much, they have 2 effect text boxes on them depending on how they are played. Okay. If you activate your Pendulum card as a spell in the Pendulum zone, it stays on the field and you can use its Pendulum effect written in the top box. Okay. You can also summon or set a Pendulum monster card as a monster. This is done by placing it in Monster Zone and using its monster effect in the bottom box. Another advantage of Pendulum monsters is that they, instead of being sent to the graveyard like normal monsters, they are placed face up in your extra deck instead. This is true if the Pendulum monster card was played as either a spell card or as a monster card. Now we will show you how a Pendulum summon works. Okay. You have 3? Yeah, I see that. Let's get the most out of these monsters. These cards are played in the Pendulum zones. Okay, let's begin the Pendulum summon. First, place Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in a Pendulum zone. Okay. We're gonna do that. Now place Time Gazer Magician in a Pendulum zone. So this effect, by the way, says you can reduce the battle damage you take from an attack involving a Pendulum monster you control to 0. During your end phase, you can destroy this card, and if you do, add one Pendulum monster with 1500 attack or less from your deck to your hand. You can only use each Pendulum effect of Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon once per turn. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, now we're gonna place this one. You can Pendulum Summon once per turn during your main phase. Each Pendulum card has a Pendulum skill indicated by a number between the red and blue arrows in the card description. In one Pendulum Summon, you can summon as many monsters as you want from your hand, or from the face-up Pendulum monster cards in your extra deck. However, the level of the monsters you Pendulum Summon has to be in between the scales you have in the Pendulum zones. You can now summon monsters that are levels 4, between levels 4 and 8. To do so, Pendulum Summon, well, select Pendulum Summon for a Pendulum card. Got it. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's an 8, and that's a 4. I can do 5, 6, or 7. So any monsters with 5, 6, or 7 as their level actually fulfill the criteria. So I can select either one, I guess. Also, what's this effect again? You must control no monsters to activate this card. If a Pendulum monster you control battles, your opponent cannot activate trap cards until the end of the damage step, unless you have a Magician card or Odd Eyes card in your other Pendulum zone. This card's Pendulum skill becomes 4. Oh, so I do have an Odd Eyes in the other one. Got it. Okay. Alright, Pendulum Summon. Pendulum Summon Odd Eyes Dragon and Perform a Pal Daggerman in attack position. Because they're both, that's a 7 and a 5. Okay. Let's do it. Pendulum. Alright, so that one's going there. And this one is going there. Let's use Performapal Daggerman's ability to discard Performapal Whip Snake and draw a card. During your main phase, if this card was Pendulum Summoned this turn, you can send one Performapal monster from your hand to the graveyard, draw one card. You can only use it hard once per turn. Okay, so if it was Pendulum Summoned. Alright, I'm going to activate the effect here. And draw one. You can still normal summon the turn you Pendulum Summon, set defense position. Okay. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon has a Pendulum effect to search for a Pendulum monster during the end phase. Let's do it. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the... Oh wait, Odd Eyes Pendulum, my bad. This one. So I was reading the wrong one. You can destroy this card, and if you do, add one Pendulum monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. Okay, so I just have to go until the end phase, right? Activate the effect? Yes. Select Stargazer Magician. Okay. Feast of the Wild level 5. What the heck? Oh my god. So special summoning both the Battle Guards, attributing them both for Battle Guard King. What? Oh my gosh. This guy just... Oh my... Really? My god. Okay, does that thing can... What in the world is happening? This is where people are basically like, what in the world? Like... A lot of you are leaving comments and really telling me that, that this is where shit gets real. With like just how ridiculous it is. Once per turn you contribute any number of warrior type monsters except this card. For each attributed monster, this card gains one additional attack during each battle phase this turn. He attributed 2. Feast of the Wild, by the way, I can't even read the effect, okay. But I did lose a bunch of... I don't know what the hell happened there. Alright, so it wants me to do this and basically place it in the pendulum zone. Okay. Special summon Ice Pendulum Dragon and perform upon Swordfish in attack position. If a pendulum monster you control battles, your opponent cannot activate spell cards unless you have a magician. This card's pendulum becomes 4. Okay. Select the... Why does it have to be the left pendulum zone? Why is it telling me the left one? Okay. And over here I have 2, right? These 2. Okay, makes sense. First, choose Odd Ice Pendulum Dragon from the extra deck. Okay. Now choose Perform Repel Swordfish from the hand. It doesn't want me to select this one. You may select up to 2 cards. Okay. So it wants me to just select these 2. So it's another pendulum summon right there. Okay. And there we go, putting that one there. You can still normal summon. Let's have Perform Pal, Friend Donkey, Bring a Buddy. If this card is normal special summon, all monsters your opponent controls lose 600 attack and defense. If you special summon a monster when you control this card, all monsters your opponent controls lose. Okay. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Perform Pal monster from your hand or graveyard. Huh. Okay. Activate the effect, yes. I will bring Whip Snake. And now you lose another 600. Once per turn during either player's main phase, you can target one face-up monster on the field, switch its current attack and defense until the end of this turn. 0 attack. Okay. And attack with all your monsters. Alright, here we go. Jesus. Oh yeah, so I should let you know. So it says, if a pendulum monster you control battles, your opponent cannot... Okay, and then this thing. That's interesting. So it blocks both traps and spells, and then this effect says, if it battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is doubled. There we go. There we go. Minus 17 and a minus 16. And that's it. That's a victory. Unfortunately, that was the only easy duel in Arc 5. Because now shit is about to get real. Oh my god. Trade bait. After his surprise pendulum summon against a sledgehammer, Yuya was more popular than ever. Silvio. Okay. Leo Institute. Okay. Leo Corporation. Okay. What? These super common cards in exchange for your pendulum cards. They're worthless, like you. What the heck? Okay, well, I'm gonna use Story Deck. I'm still going with that rule where I'm gonna give it a couple tries. Basically max of 2 tries, or really just 2 tries in general. And if I lose both times, I will switch over to my custom deck. And that's what I'm gonna just be doing pretty much for the rest of the series here. Well, at least campaign. I don't know about different modes and what I'm gonna be doing. I haven't really thought about that yet, but like reverse duels and the challenges and stuff, so we'll see. Alright, so we're summoning a Sangan. Well, let's see here. I have a bunch of crap actually. If your opponent has 2 cards under pendulum zones, target those 2 cards. While both targets are in the pendulum zones, you can pendulum summon using their pendulum skills this turn, but only from the extra deck. The hell? Okay, so I can summon that thing to basically attack over it. When this face-up attack position card is targeted for an attack, you can change this card to face-up defense position, and if you do, negate that attack. The only option I have to destroy that Sangan is going to be by summoning this thing to get you down to 400, and then basically just swing over it. I don't have any pendulum cards with me right now, so... And that guy doesn't have any pendulums. Yeah, he stole all my freaking pendulum cards. Okay, so that means what I'm going to have to do here, well, I'm going to set this card, which is not that great. Change the battle positions of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. I mean, it could protect me from one battle phase, you know, so that's good. Okay, so there's Time Gazer Magician, and there's Stargazer Magician. Cannon Soldier Mark II. I think that's 1200. Okay. No. Any more? You just summoned 1. Okay. Tributing? Wait, tribute summoning? For Death's Voltsgulf. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard and inflict battle damage to your opponent, each time a normal or quick play spell card resolves, this card gains 200 attack until the end of this turn. Okay. Fire Darts. You can only activate this card when you have no cards in your hand. Roll a 6-sided die 3 times and inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to the total result of it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's 400 damage, 700 damage, 1200 damage. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you're gonna attack me? Should I use my Windstorm of whatever the fuck? Might as well. I might want to protect that card for whatever reason. Okay, so I mean, I can... The problem is I can only summon from the extra... Oh, no, that's not good. It's basically... So it's an 8... And you can barely see that, by the way. It says 8 and 1. Like, right above the card, but it's hard to tell. But I can only summon from the extra deck. So it's kind of useless because I don't have any pendulums here in the extra deck. When this face-up attack card is targeted for an attack, you can change this card to face-up. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not really gonna matter. I don't really have a move. That's a little unfortunate. I guess I'll put you in defense position, sure. I can also put that thing face down, but I don't really... I mean, oh my god. I guess people weren't kidding, huh? I mean, so far I think I've dueled the best possible way so far. I don't think I've made any mistakes. This is literally what the game is giving me in terms of cards in my hand. And as you can see, it's very bad. It's very bad. Star Pendulum. Cannot target spellcasters that monsters you control with spell cards or effects. If a face-up Magician Pendulum monster card leaves your monster zone or pendulum zone, add 1 Magician Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay. But yeah, this is real bad. Like, what the heck? Man. Time Gazer Magician. Oh shit. Go into battle phase. Go into battle phase. Okay. I'll go ahead and do this again. So this is probably my last turn of protection. I don't really have any other moves. Let's see what I can do. I can't even attack the freaking Time Gazer Magician, dude. Oh. Interesting. If this card battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is doubled. Okay, so that was a good top deck right there. I would have to tribute them both. Each turn, the first card in your Pendulum zone that would be destroyed by an opponent's card effect is not destroyed. So that's Pendulum Protection. And then this one says... That's also... So basically I don't want to get rid of these cards because you have Protection there, you have Searching there, and also Protection there. These things are basically going to stay there for the whole duel. But not your monsters. So what I can do... Is it more worth to like... Damn, I don't know. I actually don't know. Okay, I'm gonna tribute both of these to summon Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Wait, that has an animation, right? Yeah, because that's basically Yuya's ace monster. Every ace monster seems to have something like that. Okay, so all I can do is enter battle phase and attack. And I think I should attack this one. I think. Only because I'd rather do that, because if I destroy the pendulum first, that's going to go over here, which means you can pendulum summon next turn anyway and just bring it back. Because it's a 3 and you're a 1 and an 8. Okay, you're pendulum summoning again. What are you doing? A Stargazer Magician. What is your monster effect? Once per turn, when exactly one other pendulum monster you control is returned to your hand by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one monster from your hand with the same name as that returned to the hand. Okay. Performable Bellhopper. You contribute one performable monster and inflict damage to your opponent equal to a level it had on the field times 100. You contribute one performable monster, then target one performable monster in your graveyard other than the distributed monster added to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay. I'm gonna summon that. Okay, but see, if I'm reading the... Okay, also... Oh yeah, I have Swordfish. I don't really want that right now, though. Okay, here's the thing, though. If I'm reading this right, though... Can't... Don't pendulum... Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, so that's a once per turn search. Okay, but see, here's the problem, and this is why pendulum summoning, I think, was busted when it first came out, before Lynx came around. And I think it's gonna happen. You can pendulum summon once per turn, which means that the cards I just destroyed are just gonna keep coming back every single turn, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see? So like, what the heck, dude? What? Wait, also, why did you just bring one? Wait, can you only bring one from the extra deck per pendulum summon? Maybe. I don't know the rule of it. I mean, you have a 1 and an 8, so you could have brought a level 3, but you didn't. Maybe the rule is only one from the extra deck per pendulum summon? I'm not entirely sure on that, or how that works, but okay. Let's see here. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you control. This turn, it can attack all monsters. Wait, you can target one face-up monster you control. This turn, it can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. That's not really useful. The pendulum effect is all light monsters you control gain 300 attack. That's dark. What the fuck? Okay. I don't think I want to do anything with that one there. I guess I can summon this thing. But oh, this is crazy though, because he's gonna keep getting cards every single turn with this stupid spell card. Like, I can keep destroying that thing, right? Okay, like, but you're gonna be... I think I'm doing something wrong here. No, maybe I'm just that handicapped. I probably am just that handicapped. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I've literally only drawn one pendulum monster this entire duel, and this guy's freaking pulling Stargazers and Time Gazers out of his ass. I don't know how he's doing that, but... My god, this is crazy. Man, people were right. This is only the first duel. No, I'm not counting the tutorial duel because that one is scripted for you to win. The first non-scripted Arc 5 duel, and I can already see how ridiculous it is in terms of being handicapped. I mean, look at this. He went up to 4 cards from 0 within 2 turns because he's getting a search every single turn. And he keeps bringing cards back. I can definitely see why Link summoning was a necessity, because, and here's the other thing too, this isn't even the most broken way of it, because pendulum zones used to be different, not the spell and trap zones, so that also gave you 2 additional slots for other cards that you can use for spell and traps, which is even more busted. If there's a card in the pendulum zone, add one pendulum monster or pendulum spell trap from your deck to your hand. Okay, well, I might as well do it. I don't know what I got, but I gotta search. Oh, just this. Okay. Whatever. I mean, that shit ain't really gonna work, you know? And these things are useless because I don't have anything. Target those two cards while both targets are independent. You can pendulum summon using their pendulum skills this turn, but only from the extra deck. Wait, does that mean you can special... Oh, wait, you can special summon from their extra deck? No, you can't. Right? There's no way. There's no freaking way. You know what? I'm just gonna try it. If it's a useless effect, it's just a useless effect. You know? I don't think you can. There's no way. That's what I figured. Okay, I just had to make sure because it said only from the extra deck as opposed to only from your extra deck. They should really change that because it gives the impression that you could technically, which doesn't really make any sense. I know, but whatever. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's fine because I had 2 copies of it anyway, so it was useless in the hand. Alright, so... Oh man, this is real bad, huh? I can tribute 1 and flake... And target 1 monster in your group other than the attributed monster added to your hand. But that's really not going to work. I'm gonna have Swordfish. But I don't really need to do that though, that's the thing, you know? I just have to keep attacking and he's gonna keep searching literally every single damn turn, which is real bad. Oh my god. Okay, I think this duel might be over. And then he's getting another surge. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Okay. I think I'm just thinking of honestly not even trying 2 times. I'm just gonna try. I feel like I should just try 1 time per duelist, because the other thing is that starting from this point, every duel is going to be incredibly long because there's also so much reading to do, which is a little ridiculous. Like I have to tribute summon again for this thing because my monsters are going to be wiped out, you know? Since they're too weak basically. But yeah, oh my god, this is crazy. I think I should just try 1 time because by this point it's going to take me 30 minutes for the same time length of 2 duels, you know? Like, of trying twice, and that's basically a whole episode right there. I have to at least win 1 duel every episode. If I do 2 duels and lose twice, that's 30 minutes, I didn't even beat anybody. You know, so like, what the heck? Okay, just got Whip Snake. And summon that thing. Once per turn during you can target 1, switch its current attack. That doesn't even matter, to be honest. It really doesn't. Okay, so the question is, do I even attack you and let you search? Or, like, what the heck, man? I don't even know. No, but he's only special summoning 1 Pendulum monster from the extra deck, you know, per summon. So I think it's still better to attack it, that way you don't keep swarming the field with monsters. So, but look at this. This guy just got 2 more cards in the hand. This is ridiculous. But at this point, I might be better off just freaking trying to mill him. But yeah, no, this is insane. This really is insane. This is only the first. This is the first non-tutorial duel that they pit you in. Seriously, and you're telling me. Okay, I'll also just say one thing that I don't think that. Okay. Since this cooking is 500 attack, okay, whatever. So I'm gonna basically lose one of my monsters. Okay, but back to the point that I was gonna make. I don't think that this is an effective way to try to get people into pendulums. There's 1 tutorial duel, and then literally the next duel after that, they put you in this duel. I'm sorry, but this looks very unattractive. For pendulums, and I guess in general they are kind of unattractive, because, well, okay, let's see. If your opponent controls a monster, target 1 level 2 or lower defense position monster you control, special summon from your deck and defense position 1 monster with the same name as that monster on the field, but banish it. Okay, I can't do anything. You have the same exact attack. I don't even know if I should just keep making you search for cards. Maybe? Oh, he's not even searching anymore. What the fuck? But yeah, like, am I wrong about that? Like, I'm looking at this duel and I'm like, how does somebody who doesn't know anything about pendulums, how is this going to get them attracted into pendulums? I don't think this is the right approach from Konami to do this because it looks very dull. Mainly because, okay, so you're basically killing each other. That's probably going to be game right there, which means in the next... Well, no, I'll probably still have to edit something. I don't know what I'll be doing. Because I do want to show that I need another victory in this episode. But I'm pretty sure it's over because... Okay, that's useless. No, that's not useless because I have 2. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I can do that because there's 7, so that would work actually. Yeah, I can still do that. Okay, so I'm not over because I got 2 pendulums. Pendulum summon. Oh yeah, so you can only do 1. It didn't let me do the other one. Shoot. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, I am going to destroy Cannon Soldier Mark II because I think that one is just overall more problematic in general. There's also 1-for-1 here. I don't really know what I could use. Here's what I could do, I guess. Oh my god. Let me check the field. In defense position. So I have to put it in defense position. Your opponent can now target insect type monsters for attacks except this one. If this card is special summon, you can special summon 1 block spider from your deck. You can only use this effect of block spider once per turn. Okay. So I can put that there. Activate the effect. Yes. Put it there. Okay. And I might as well use this. To bring out another one. I just literally brought 3 block spiders. Too bad they're freaking useless. Like, if I had a freaking Xyz monster at level 1, that might actually be helpful. 3 level 1s, but it's not. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna destroy this thing. Okay. And I'm just end a turn. Unfortunately. Yeah, but this is very, like... Oh, okay. I'm drawing a card. I mean, whatever. You're down to 20 cards now. This is turn 19, by the way. I literally have to tell you all it's turn 19.